Well, only about an hour ago in this emergency meeting, City Council proclaimed a local emergency, opening up warming shelters outside of the county's criteria. Now, in a unanimous vote, they agreed to open up at least one warming center starting tonight. Although many of the folks we spoke with living out here on the streets say this comes just one day too late.
To me, it looks like they got hit by a tornado.
Joe Smith, the advocacy director of Loaves and Fishes, spent his morning checking in on those experiencing homelessness.
To get flooded, this is awful. This whole street is flooded from here all the way to the end. All those tents are flooded.
Tents after tents he found devastated.
These are our brothers and sisters, and they're living through a natural disaster right now, as evident by all the flooding. Everything they own is trashed.
I am 59 years old yesterday, day before yesterday. This is one of the worst storms I've ever seen in my life, really.
Roosevelt Brannon has been living on the streets of Sacramento for about 10 years now and lost his tent in the storm last night.
It's devastated, torn up. It's done. I have a tarp still, but a lot of my shoes are wet. A lot of my clothes is wet.
It's stories like Brannon's that have Mayor Steinberg fired up.
That's not the way we would act if there was a flood that affected non-homeless people. It's not the way we act when there is a fire, a wildfire, and people who are housed are dispossessed.
And after 2 people experiencing homelessness died overnight, according to city council members, despite the mayor's warning that this would happen, he pushed to open at least one warming center immediately.
I want warming shelters open every night during the winter, every night. Not episodically, not based on some artificial criteria. Cold is cold, wind is wind, rain is rain. We ought to have places for people to come indoors every single night.
The city's warming center officially opens tonight at the Sacramento Library Galleria on I Street at 8 tonight, and it will stay open until 8 in the morning in hopes of giving a little relief to these folks out here living in these conditions. Back to you.
This is a very big issue that we are going to be following later into the evening. Of course, stay with us for updates on this story as well.